Hey guys, how are you doing? Finally, here is my new video, where I will review returning and new mechanics and talk a little more about reversal edge. Let's quickly review old ones. First, as we saw, you get a counter hit when you are running. Also the chain stun system seems back. Like in SoulCalibur 5, you can wall splat an opponent. Also stages have barricades that you can break, opening ring outs. The old clash system is still here. You can still press a button to wake up quickly. Maybe tech traps will also be there. In certain conditions, you can still break armor parts, like SoulCalibur 4. And like SoulCalibur 5, you can completely break enemies' guard. You can still cancel your basic attacks with G. Like in previous game, you can taunt and immediately cancel it with a move. Both Mitsurugi and Sophia seem to have just frame input moves. The guard impact system is back meterless, but now parry all level of attacks. When you are one round from losing, you still get 1 meter free. And finally, critical edge is back, and is way easier to do because it's mapped on one button. If you kill your opponent with it, you get a special pose. With one button press, it seems very effective to punish or counter any move, but you can still interrupt at the starting frame. It also seems weak to sidestep. Actually, we saw in a lot of gameplay videos that a lot of moves seem to track less, and are also very weak to sidestep. Some people believe that while landing moves are bad, but I think this is a regular jump. Now let's focus at the new mechanics in SoulCalibur 6. First one is break attack. It's also in one button, does guard damage and can break armor parts. It seems very effective versus reversal edge, that we will talk later. We saw that each characters have other break attacks moves. The second new mechanic is Soul Charge, done by pressing critical edge button plus back. For a duration, you get your attacks boosted in damage and properties. An interesting thing is that it does cheap damage even on guard. It also lets you access to new follow-ups that can be guard break move. On activation, it pushes back everything, even attacks. The third new mechanic is Lethal Hit. It will stun and break an armor part. Seems to only apply on some move under certain conditions, but happens quite often with some moves. Now let's talk about the last and the biggest new mechanics, the reversal edge. Pressing one button will do a parry animation followed by an attack. It will parry all attacks, even throw, and you will enter in slow motion cinematics. Timing seems easier than guard impact, but can still fail. In slow motion, players have to choose one of 3 attacks. However, they will clash if they choose the same. Instead of doing an attack, you have also access to 5 defensive options, which are crouch, backdash, guard, sidestep and guard impact. The guard impact will give you advantage over every attacks. On the other hand, the guard is the safest option. But will terribly lose versus B attacks. Let's summarize all of this. You have 3 offensive, which are A, B key attack. You also have 5 defensive options: sidestep, crouch, backstep, guard and guard impact. Each option can win, lose or end in an even situation. An attack will always beat one another one and 2 defensive options. But all will lose versus guard impact. The defensive options will win versus guard impact and will give you advantage versus each one attack. However, don't forget that in certain conditions, some option can kill you with a ring out. And that's the end of this video. I hope you learned some new thing about SoulCalibur 6 and had a happy new year. If you have some questions, please use the comments below. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Also, I wanna say that Namco gives me an invitation to test SoulCalibur 6 in January, so I'm preparing a list of questions to give them. If you wanna participate, please use the comments below. In the meantime, see you at my next video, which will focus on characters and story mode. See you for next time and keep your soul burning.